Well, hello, and thanks for watching another episode of ARFCOM News, your twice-weekly dose of the finest 2A propaganda. Gun control is morally wrong. It is specifically designed to make the underclasses more vulnerable to abuse. So even if it worked, it would be reprehensible, but it doesn't work. It is an impossible goal. It is literally impossible to disarm the people.
Not possible.
Even in a totalitarian regime like Iran, they have found it impossible to eliminate guns. According to a recent article in Iran International, those wacky Persians are finding a new gun control law, further tightening their already draconian restrictions, has been utterly ineffective. Apparently, the popular way to get a gun in Iran is through encrypted Telegram channels. You kind of have to know the right people IRL to know which ones aren't scams, but you just send them some crypto and they give you a location to go pick up your new toy, usually a locker at a shopping mall, because apparently that's a thing in Iran.
Iran!
And their prices look to be, pretty competitive. Well, except for that AK. Now, I shouldn't have to say this, but Mr. or Mrs. YouTube Censor, you need to understand I am not facilitating the sale of anything here. I'm simply pointing out the fact that a thriving, albeit very illegal, arms trade still exists in one of the most oppressive states on earth. So gun control just plain doesn't work. And if you are incapable of disarming the criminals, then you have no business disarming their victims. So say we all?
Oh, friggity frack, not this again.
But it would be impossible for us to produce quality 2A propaganda without sponsors. So let's pay some bills. Today's video is sponsored by Springfield Armory.
Imagine a 9mm carbine with roller delay action just like Kraut Space Magic. Now imagine it didn't have garbage ergonomics. The brand new Kuna from Springfield Armory gives you that roller-delayed, smooth recoil you're looking for with reversible, non-reciprocating charging handle and MB absolutely everything.
And by 1776 Insurance. Most homeowners' policies only cover up to $2,500 for firearms. I don't know about you, but I got more than that in just optics. 1776 gives you comprehensive coverage against breakage, theft, fire, and burglary for all of your guns, and you don't have to give them your serial numbers. And by Aguila Ammo. ARs can be hungry little beasties, but rifle ammo usually comes in boxes of 20 when standard magazines hold 30. That's dumb, and it makes puppies sad. So Aguila now packages their 5.56 in 30-round boxes. It's also available in sealed plastic battle packs to keep your ammo tasting fresh for the pocky-lips. The mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, wants to give shop owners a panic button they can push to summon police so they can come and write a report 15 minutes after a robbery is over. I swear I am not making this up.
Panic button that you'll immediately be able to hit that is going to alarm the police and it's going to be connected directly to the local precincts. When you do the combination, it's going to give you access to the cameras in the store to see what is taking place.
Wait, did he just say?
It's going to give you access to the cameras in the store.
Honest question, how high is this man right now? By Grabthar's hammer, why would any sane person allow New York cops to watch them on camera all day? I got a better idea, and it doesn't cost anything at all. All you have to do is stop interfering with the right of the people to defend themselves. Instead of trying to spy on bodega owners with your stupid cameras, here's a thought. Maybe you don't throw them in the struggle cuddle cage when they get robbed.
A novel idea.
Time after time, the city of New York has persecuted good men for doing the right thing while allowing sociopaths to run rampant. There are a lot of fancy things cities could do to be more efficient, but none of it matters if you fumble the most basic part so badly.
I work for the government.
Lock up bad guys and keep them locked up. Allow decent people to defend themselves and their communities, because the best possible panic button already exists. Now don't get it twisted, I'm not trying to claim a gun is an easy button either. Not every shop owner wants the responsibility of armed defense, and that's okay, because those people are still protected by the notion that any shop owner might be armed. What do you guys think? If you had a shop in New York, would you want the panic button? So apparently, some ATF agents accidentally leaked their fancy new Huxworks cans in a Facebook chat they thought was private, which is probably the boomerest thing I have heard all week.
Galactica Boomer.
And still unsurprising for the special feds. The fact that ATF agents are getting silencers prompted a lot of folks to ask why they need such things. After all, aren't we meant to believe the only possible use for silencers is for criminal assassins?
Luigi.
Thankfully, the ATF issued a statement clarifying that silencers are for the health and safety of their agents, which means they're on record admitting those devices are important for the health and safety of anyone exercising their 2A rights and, well, everybody around them as well. Of course, whisper pickles are useful for the ATF agents for the very same reasons that I have one on my home defense rifle. Suppressed 5.56 isn't ninja assassin quiet, but a muffler does calm things down enough that after I crank off a few, my children won't be left with as much permanent hearing damage, and more importantly, they'll still be able to hear my instructions.
Come on. Do it.
Also, not for nothing, I'll probably be able to hear a cop say, "Drop the gun," when they show up. That's kind of important. And I'll be able to communicate with the 911 dispatcher. Likewise, ATF agents probably want to be able to talk with each other about how to hide evidence after a shooting. Suppressors also reduce recoil and muzzle rise, and another concern, which is admittedly more relevant to law enforcement agencies that go after real criminals, is that suppressors reduce flash, which also reduces the risk of an explosion in flammable environments like a meth lab. So there are plenty of legitimate reasons for ATF agents to have silencers. A more relevant question is whether we should continue to allow heavily armed ATF agents to terrorize and murder innocent people. This incident also led a lot of people to question the morality of manufacturers selling their product to our oppressors. Now that issue is a little bit stickier, but I can't help but point out how those same people didn't seem to have that energy about Glock, SIG, or Smith & Wesson, or Streamlight, Surefire, Magpul, and all the other companies that have law enforcement and government contracts. I mean, I get why you may be upset about Huxworks selling cans to the very same people who regulate that product, but consider that filling those contracts helps them bring the same product to you as well. And let's be honest, not filling that contract isn't likely to bode well for Huxworks. When Ronnie Barrett told the People's Republic of California stand to get bent, they had zero power to shut down his business. You think a corrupt rogue agency like the ATF would hesitate to crush Huxworks if they didn't fill the order? I don't know, I guess I can kind of see both sides on this. What do you folks think? Should Huxworks have told the ATF where they can stick those cans? And now for your moment of Zen. Hello, friend. Do you like pews and pew-related things? Would you like to help us keep delivering you pure uncut American pew propaganda at the low price of free? We literally couldn't pay the bills without our sponsors, so do us a solid and get yourself something nice from them. You deserve it. I love you.